Hey Scorpio, this is your August 2018 love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading and it won't resonate with everybody. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. There will be a link in the description below to get a free natal chart if you don't know where your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs are. And it's free. I don't read reversals unless I feel strongly that's the intended message. Please like, share, and subscribe. I've laid out 3 romance angel cards, and I'll be using the Gilded Tarot for the overall message and the Weight Universal to clarify. And at the end, I'm going to pull 3 angel answer cards. And what I want you to do is think of a question that you want to answer to and focus on the question, and then whatever card seems to jump out to you, that is the card that you'll pick, and that will be the answer to your question. And now that that's out of the way, we can get all up in your business and see what's going on in your reading. Okay, so normally I only do 12 cards, but the last 4 came out together, and I really felt like they went with the reading, so I went with them. Okay, let's see. Your 3 angel answer cards. Your first one is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be codependency on another person. This could be on substance. This could be on gambling. It could be drinking. It could be drugs. It could just be codependency on people. The next card is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You might meet the person that you're supposed to be with through a friend. Your friends might be fixing you up. But friends are important when it comes to finding love, I think, in your situation right now with the energy that's going on. And the last card is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. For some of you, you may be codependent because you don't love yourself enough. It's really hard to find somebody who's going to love you when you don't love you. So it's important that you let go of things that are preventing you from loving yourself first. Honestly, the only thing that should come before loving yourself first, I guess, would be your children. But even that, you need to love yourself first. You can't show love without loving yourself. Okay, so then we have, for your first card, we have the King of Swords. This can represent an air sign. They might be older than you. This could also be you taking on this energy. They could just have air in their chart, or you may have air in your chart. But the King of Swords, he knows what he wants. He's very sure of it. He's very logical. He thinks with his head and not with his heart so much. So he's really like, it's very black and white to him. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is like stability financially, emotionally. This is like the ultimate stable foundation. The next card we have is the King of Swords. So we do have the King and the Queen. So this definitely could be a couple. They could be married. They could be very financially stable. The Queen doesn't tolerate a bunch of bullshit. She cuts things out. And air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, but it could just be somebody taking on this type of energy, or this could be you taking on this type of energy. Then we have the Strength card, which can represent a Leo. It could also just mean that you need to be strong in the situation. Then we have the Lovers card, which can represent Gemini, which is also an air sign. But this also could be that you are just in love, like this is your soulmate. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. This can represent Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This can be about balance. This can be about juggling. So maybe you're in a relationship with an air sign, but there's a Leo, and you don't know whether you want to choose the Leo or you want to choose the Gemini or the air sign. You're not sure who would give you more stability. Or you just may need to get balance in your life to have this relationship and have this balance and be strong and, find your soulmate. Then we have the 10 of Wands. So maybe for some of you that are juggling 2 people, this may become a burden on you. You may be feeling like you need to choose somebody and offer them love when you're not exactly sure if you need to, so it's become a burden to you. Then we have the 4 of Cups. So maybe one of them you're more interested in than the other, or somebody is offering you love and you really don't want to take it. Remember, all this can go vice versa. This could be the person that you're here thinking about. They just don't seem like they're too interested. They're so focused on, say, the one person offering them love. They're not looking around them to see that there's other offers of love. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is like the same kind of thing, only this person's sad about these 3 cups that are spilled. So these could be past relationships that didn't work out. They don't realize that there's still, happiness that is behind them they're not looking at. And some of you may feel conflicted, or there might be petty arguments, and that's why you're sad right now. But things can get better. There's still love there, because cups represent emotion. There's still love and caring and feeling there. But right now you guys are conflicted. You're arguing. There might be petty disputes going on, or you just could be conflicted about what to do. Then we have the 10 of Swords. So someone is feeling very defeated right here. They feel like they've been stabbed a bunch of times and they just can't go on anymore. This could also, the 3 of Swords can represent heartache. It can also represent a third-party situation. So see, right here, it might be the person that one of the people might have figured out that they're not the only one, and that's why they're feeling like this. And then the 3 cards that came out at the end, I'm just going to move my camera down, was the Page of Cups. It actually came out with the 3 of Swords. So, that's about juggling. So quite possibly, if you were the one in this third-party situation, then it's quite possible that the Sun represents Leo. This is an offer of love. And this is somebody being sneaky. Now, this may be if, say, a Leo had you in a third-party situation with an air sign or a Gemini. Quite possibly, this could be them leaving their cheating ways behind and taking off. But usually, this is like a card about being sneaky or, like theft. So, maybe there's a Leo involved. If there is a Leo involved, they're very sneaky. You need to watch your possessions, including your heart. Or this just could be after some kind of deception or sneakiness. Things have gotten better and like you're ready now to get some love in your life. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the cards to clarify. We're going to get a little bit deeper into this. All right. A couple more shuffles. And I'm sorry it's loud, but my desk is loud on them. My one friend said I shuffle aggressively. All right, let's see what we got going on. One more. I did say one more, but I felt like a minute. So, please tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. got the Page of Wands, which could be a fire sign. It could also be a message of a passionate message. I can't talk. This retrograde is killing me. Let's see why the King of Swords is here. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay, so this person that this card represents could be very controlling with the Emperor. If he's taking on like the negative qualities, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's like the wife card, the girlfriend card. She's very nurturing. She's stable. The Emperor, if he's taking on the positives, he's very stable. He knows what he wants. He's the Emperor. He rules things. He's a boss. So this could be your boss. But I think this person is coming in with possibly a stable message of like, it's like they want to offer something passionate and also offer something that is stable, but they can be controlling, so you want to watch out for that. Tell me why the Ten of Pentacles is here, please. Okay, for some of you guys, we got the Tower. Some of you guys may have recently lost a lot of money, or money that you thought was going to come in didn't, and it's kind of like everything's like crashing down right now. Or maybe you thought the person you were with had money and they lied about how much money they have, or they could be married, and if you're the one married and this person has you in a third party situation, then maybe they're not bringing home as much money, or they're lying about how much money they're bringing home. They're not bringing it home to the household. They are, you know, using it to romance the other person. And so with the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So this could be a lot of stability, stable messages. Maybe it looks like there's a lot of air and fire, especially when it in these two couples. So maybe two people are cheating on each other with a fire sign. I don't know, but looks like somebody isn't very generous. They're kind of stingy with their money. So again, that might be why the Tower is there. Okay, so please tell me why the Strength card is here. Okay, so yeah, I definitely think there's a Leo involved, because we got the Sun card and the Strength card. They both represent Leo. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So Leo may be contacting you. There may be back and forth messages, quick messages, social media, text messages, online, along those lines. Or maybe you will be going to visit a Leo, or they will be coming to visit you. Some of you may be pregnant with a child that's, or will be, well, maybe you were pregnant with a Leo's baby and the birth went really, really fast. Or you could be getting pregnant in the future and your child will be a Leo and that baby will be out like that. Why is the Lover's card here? Okay, so we got with the Gemini, with the Lover's card here, we got the Six of Cups, which could be someone from your past, which could be a soulmate. Like I said, this could also be a soulmate. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. But this person you have a connection with, you may have known them since you were a kid. You may have known them for a long time. You have a lot of history with them. Things between you are very light and playful. And I also got the Chariot card, which is a card of victory. It's also a card, see, they want to head down two different paths. So you may have to decide if you want to go back to this or you want to move forward with this soulmate person. Let's see, why is the Two of Pentacles here? And we have the Page of Cups. So maybe you need some balance before you can offer love to this soulmate person, or maybe you have to figure out, make a decision and stop juggling before you can offer love to this soulmate person. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Too many cards. Please only give me one. Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Please tell me why the Ten of Wands. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So I think that for some of you, you've been really fighting for one of these relationships and it's just really not working out, and now it's become a burden to the point where you're just like, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore. Okay, so why is the Four of Cups here? We have the King of Cups. So that's a water sign. That could be you. So this could definitely be you not wanting the love offers that you're getting. It could be you just tired of being the one to fight for the relationship and you're just over it. And I think you're ready to cut it off because you're ready to manifest something new, something beautiful. All right, why is the Five of Cups here? So we have the King of Swords again. So I quite possibly think that the King of Swords, you've been fighting to remain in this relationship, whether it be an air sign or somebody who just is like that. They're very logical and they're not very emotional. But I think they've hurt you. You fought for the relationship and now it's a burden and you're just ready to move on to something stable. The King of Pentacles is the husband card. He's very stable. He's balanced. He brings stability. And I think that's what you're like sad over. Like, this is what you really want. This is what you want to manifest. But at the same time, I think you are a little conflicted. you're conflicted about who do you really love. The Knight of Wands, he's offering some love. You're conflicted about who you want to offer your love to. Is it real? Is it going to last? Will they give you stability? I think you're tired of being with somebody who isn't sharing their emotions with you. Like, they're really, they're very logical, but it's like they always think leading with your heart is stupid. And with you being a water sign, you are emotional. You may not show it, but as a water sign, you guys rule the emotions. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Swords with this Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. So some of you, I think your intuition is telling you that this person with the air energy, who rushed into your life, possibly, I think your intuition, because water signs are very intuitive, I think your intuition is telling you that there's a third-party situation. Or your intuition is telling you that it's time to reconcile with somebody, because it's time to let go of any pain that caused you in the past, but it's time to reconcile. Please tell me why this Three of Swords is here. Okay, so with Three of Swords, we got the Two of Cups, which can be your soulmate. So possibly your soulmate right now is suffering from a broken heart. Maybe they were the one in a third-party relationship. Somebody had them in a third-party relationship. Or maybe they broke your heart in the past. But now it's time to let go of that, forgive them, and time to reconcile. This is the Five of Swords, which is about conflict. So maybe it's time to stop being conflicted. Realize that they're your soulmate. It's time to let go of any hurt and pain they caused in the past and reconcile with them. And then we have the Knight of Wands, who very well could be a fire sign. But it could be you just rushing in passionately after you've let go of that pain and hurt. And because you realize that this is where you should be. But it could also be this, okay, this sun sign here. Please tell me why the Page of Cups is here. I am so sorry about you guys ever. This, I swear, this retrograde is killing me. Like, I have either almost knocked over the camera on every sign or had an issue like my cat on my desk who fell off my desk. So, that was in Libra. So, if you want to watch that, it was quite interesting. All right, so let's see. Why is this Page of Cups here? All right, so we got the Four of Wands, and this is about like a committed relationship. This is like a public relationship. Like, this isn't in secret anymore. This can also be about marriage. So maybe you're ready to marry a Leo, and this is what you finally decided that you want. Please tell me why this Sun card is here. And we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you quite possibly are tired of this Leo's. You could be married, you could be in a relationship, and you're just tired of this Leo's sneaky behavior, and you're ready to cut them off. Oh. Alright, so let's see. Got a lot of cards here. Let me see if they make sense. I'm going to go with them. So, Okay, so some of you may feel, with the Eight of Swords, you may feel trapped to an air sign or any other sign. You may feel trapped in a marriage. You're tired of offering love. You feel like they're just sneaky. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay, so maybe someone was sneaky in the past and now they're regretting it. They're looking and they're like, oh, damn, I really fucked up. But they don't realize they still have 2 chances left with you. Or you fucked up with somebody and they still are going to give you some chances. And I apologize if cursing offends you, but I do curse. And then we have, this came out reverse, so I'm going to take it as reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. And to me, this is like surrendering, like you just are out of fight. So you're ready to just surrender. And then we get the Strength card again. So this definitely could be a Leo. For some of you, it could just be that you have to be strong, and it is okay to forgive the person, because you know what, when we stay angry at people, the only person that hurts is us. Usually they go on living their life and they're happy and we're over there miserable and hurt. So sometimes, even though they might have done us really wrong, sometimes we just need to forgive so that we can move on to something better. And you know what they say, the best revenge is being happy. Because trust me, nobody wants to see you happy without them. Okay. So now we're going to do your 3 angel answer cards. I'm going to shuffle real quick. I'm going to draw 3. I want you to concentrate on your question. And then you can pick which card is your answer. So concentrate on whatever card, like really just your gut says to go with, go with. So it's going to be 1 through 3. All right, so one more shuffle. All right. Let me just get your 3 cards. All right, so there's card number 1. And we have card number 2. Please give me one more card. Thank you. Please give me one more card for answers for anyone who's watching this video. One more card, please. All right, there we go. And here is card number 3. Okay. So for those of you that picked card number 1, we got big happy changes. So whatever you're asking about, there are going to be big happy changes in relation to it. Those of you who picked number 2, we have meditation brings answers. So some of you may get some messages if you meditate, quiet your mind and listen. There may be some downloads that come through, because if you could see, I don't know if you could see real well, but this is like the spirit guides talking to her, or this is even like God or higher power or whatever you believe in speaking to her and giving her answers. And then those of you who picked the 3rd card, we have a year from now. So whatever you're asking about is not ready to happen yet, but it is coming in a year from now. You know, divine, it's all about divine timing. But there is your reading, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to do mid-month readings. I'm probably going to do some other things in the meantime. I just don't know what yet. I have to come up with it. But I love you guys, and I will see you for mid-month. Bye.